According to first-hand accounts and government briefings, this is the precise order of Charlie Kirk's final moments at a Utah college event, so pay close attention. If you want the most realistic picture of what actually happened, stay with me the entire time. In this case, every second matters. It is early afternoon in Utah Valley University's outdoor courtyard in Orem, Utah. As the throng builds, thousands of residents and students swarm around a simple table under a white tent. Charlie is open to questions, encourages discourse, and maintains the flow of the conversation throughout this visit as part of a university tour. The atmosphere is tense, boisterous, and curious all at once. People chant. The phones are operational. Holding a microphone, ready for whatever happens next, he tosses a few hats into the throng. The questions begin. Students make up this audience, and they are straightforward, intimate, and astute. They don't hold back. Particularly noteworthy is a query about gun violence and mass shootings in the U.S. Charlie leans in and answers in his concise, cutting style. He pushes back, asks for information, and asks if we are counting certain violations. There is a lot of back and forth. The crowd leans in. Everything is altered after that. A solitary crack cuts the sound. The heartbeat is not moving. Confusion and shouting follow shock. Security and bystanders pull Charlie from the chair. They quickly move him into a nearby SUV and drive him to the hospital. On campus, the conversation turns into a lockdown. Students congregate covertly. There are a lot of police cars in the courtyard. The helicopters are in midair. Officers dispersed across the neighborhood and rooftops in an attempt to locate the source of that single shot. Investigators claim that the bullet was fired from a nearby roof. The black-clad gunman sprang from the top of the building and vanished into the streets. Agencies share photos and ask for advice in a matter of hours. By the next morning, authorities discovered what they believe to be a powerful bolt-action rifle in a wooded location off campus, and they are gathering prints and other evidence. We search the whole state. Families, students, and workers are waiting for answers while regional officials call for peace and condemn the violence. Less than 2 days later, the break takes place. Investigators locate a 22-year-old suspect after a brief manhunt and use information from people close to him to capture him. Before the shooting, he had arrived on campus that morning, changed there, and climbed stairwells to the roof, according to officials. Authorities said they are still investigating his personal background and online activity, even if the motivation has not yet been determined. They observed that his political beliefs differed from his family's. One shot ended the nearly 3,000 people at Utah Valley University. The figures made the size more understandable. A debating table is no longer present. There is silence in the courtyard. In a memorial, flags and flowers bloom. A sobering analysis of safety follows, covering how events are protected, how viewpoints and rooftops are secured, and how a small element can have a significant impact on dozens of people's lives. On campuses and social media, this is followed by arguments and tears. The country is flooded with tributes. Messages are sent out by national leaders. Charlie was a husband and father who loved to fight and lived on the road, according to friends, and they are organizing a large funeral. Despite the tour's cancellation, the problems it brought up are still unresolved. Among the difficulties people encounter are speech, safety, and how to spread views without singling out specific people. A public memorial service is scheduled for September 21st. You should watch the full film because we'll keep it straightforward, polite, and factual. We'll go over the full timeline, what investigators say happened minute by minute, and the changes that universities are currently considering. Not a whisper. Don't place blame. Only what has been confirmed and is known. If you think it's significant, watch the entire thing. Then, tell me which part of this timeline most appealed to you and why.